When we set sail for the open seas, one of the things that seems to weigh the heaviest on a cruiser's mind is the fact that we leave the security of a known for the insecurity of an unknown. Oh, you can put this into a lot of different contexts, but in the end, that is the one fear that has canceled more voyages than any other, the fear of the unknown. What about storms? What about pirates? What if my boat springs a leak? The fact that any of us ever go out there seems remarkable to a vast majority of people. They not only would never sail a boat across an ocean, but they think we're nuts sailing out of the sight of land. I recall being in a boatyard outside of La Cruz, Venezuela. The local boating community told us we shouldn't go into La Cruz. About a month earlier, one of the boaters had been accosted, their purse and wallet stolen from them, and they were knocked to the pavement. Because of this, the 40 to 50 people who were living in the marina area had avoided going to town. They, of course, didn't want to get mugged. Who would, right? Well, after the good-intentioned contingent from this group of cruisers finished telling us it wasn't safe in town, Jody and I sat there and finished our beers, then walked out of the boatyard and started looking for a cab. We couldn't wait to get to town. These people were remaining captives in their safe marina because one couple had been mugged over a month earlier. In the meantime, in Los Angeles the previous evening, approximately 3 people had been murdered, at least a dozen shot, and there were so many robberies and muggings they wouldn't even appear in the newspapers. And I've lived there most of my life. The thought of a town where there had only been one tourist mugging in almost 2 months, and as it turns out in the previous 4 months, I felt like I could walk through that town with a couple of $100 bills hanging out of my pocket and be a heck of a lot safer than would ever be in a safe place like, say, New York, Detroit, Miami, or even Prescott, Arizona. In the U.S., we are protected beyond reason. If you don't wear your seatbelt, you get fined. Ride a motorcycle without a helmet? Go to jail. Toy guns can get you shot. Cigarettes must have warnings. Drive 55 and stay alive. Remember that one? Okay, got your PFD on? Got your tether hooked up? Don't leave the harbor. Water's pretty deep out there. Yeah, right.